Hi there. So what am I going to talk about today? What theme? Every day I think of coming up with some theme and then it doesn't happen. Someday we are going to make this theme-based thought sharing, okay? I don't know when, but someday we have to do that because then it is more meaningful. Don't you think so? Okay, yesterday night I had a lot of dreams because before sleeping I watched some YouTube videos. Do you guys watch YouTube videos, and what kind of videos do you like to watch? So yesterday I was just random scrolling down and I just watched some of the videos, and one of the videos I watched was lions attacking some cattle. You know, in which part of India that is? It is Gujarat. You know, the land of lions is Gujarat. And it so happened that at night it seems the lions can just roam around outside. It's a jungle out there in some part of the villages. Yeah, just like how you see stray dogs. Imagine in place of stray dogs you could find lions. Very scary, right? So I thought about that probably before sleeping. So somewhere in my subconscious mind it could have got saved, and I dreamt of a tiger. I opened the door and I can't remember it very clearly, but a little of it I remember. I had to go and meet someone, but before I go there was a place which I opened, and then I saw a tiger was there waiting for me in that room. Very strange. And without passing through that room, I can't reach that person, whomever I was going to meet. So kind of, it was very scary, and I started sweating in my sleep. You know, when you have such dreams, you know what it's not called as dreams. In fact, it's called as nightmares, right? Because those are the scary kind of dreams which you wouldn't want. That's the reason they say before sleeping, always watch something really interesting and nice. Think about the things that is good in some way, something positive, something good, something relaxing. Never watch anything that you believe is kind of violent, cruel, negative in some way, because it can get stored in your subconscious somewhere, I don't know, and it is possible that you could have it in your dream, and we don't want that kind of dreams. So the end of the day must be always soothing something. There was a time when I stayed in PG and I would watch so many videos till about 1 o'clock early morning, I'm talking about, and just lay there watching all these videos, because anyway the television would be on, and my roommate had the habit of watching movies for a very long time, so she would just keep on playing it, and you can't sleep, so you had to do something. I don't watch movies, so I had to keep myself busy with something. So I would watch something inspirational, some motivational videos, some videos that take you high, you know. And when you watch such videos, what happens is that your blood flow is elevated, in the sense it's faster, and that is not the kind of mode that you need to take yourself so that you get a peaceful sleep. So watching all these videos till 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night, and then try to sleep, it's really difficult, because you don't want to sleep because you have put your mind in high, and you can't sleep in a high mode. You know, always you have to bring it low and to a peaceful state so that you get good sleep. So I remember it so well. So I learned from that, the end of the day must be always peaceful. You should try to bring your mind in a stable state and be in peace. Watch something that is nice if you must, and there are so many things which if you are health conscious, there are so many things you must avoid before sleeping, and one of it is not to watch television or use the mobile, because they have some kind of rays that it emits. So before an hour of sleep, you should try to avoid it. That's what they say. I don't know, I've never followed it as such, but it's good if you can follow. See, some of the good things we don't follow it, but still when we talk about it to others, we always say this is the way it has to be done. Though I don't follow it, you don't have to be like me. Just learn the good things from me, not the bad things from me. Okay, don't pick on the things that I am doing wrong. Try to pick only the good things that I'm doing. If you find there is something good in anybody, you can always pick that, whoever it is. I've learned so many things from people whom I don't like at all. Yeah, there were instances, I can still remember what it was. I've learned from them because I felt that they did it right, and I'm like, it is good, let me just pick it. That's the reason God just give you an opportunity to be with them, so that you get to learn from them something good from everybody. It is there. So let's get back to this. So if you follow the health tips, today, just a while ago, I read through an article which says that there is what kind of food habits do you have, like it was about the number of meals that we have, and it was really interesting. I have never come across this. I mean, I've read so much, but I never knew about this. So it says that there are three kinds of people basically. One is, in Ayurveda they say rogi, bogi, and yogi. So who are you? Are you a rogi? Rogi in the sense the person who can fall sick. Rog means diseases, sickness. So rogis are those people who are prone to sickness, and those kind of people usually fall in the category of having meals 3 times a day. So Ayurveda says that I am a rogi, because I have 3 meals a day, which means that it is not advisable that you have 3 meals a day. So that is about rogi, one who is prone to getting sick, falling sick. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is bogi. Who is a bogi? Bogi means one who has 2 meals a day, which is better than having 3 meals a day. Yeah, that's what I said. So it seems that 2 meals a day is just enough for a person to stay healthy. The less you have, the more there is time for your digestive system to work on it properly, and you're giving it enough time. We know how the machines work. Overloading anything is not good, right? We all know that. There are so many things which we know, but we don't do. We know it, we don't do it. There are so many things. Do you know anything in any of your habits like that, in the sense you know about it, but you don't do it? I know it. I have so many things I do which I know is right, but I don't do it right. Yeah. So this is one of it. Now that I've read it, I know what it is like. Having 3 meals makes you rogi, and having 2 meals makes you bogi, and having 1 meal makes you yogi. Yogis have 1 meal a day. No? So interesting it is. I don't know how people can survive having 1 meal a day. What do they do? For me, it's like I have 3 meals a day, but it's not very particular that I'm not particular of having 3 meals a day. It's just that it's a habit. I've been having it, and let me just have it. That's all. So think about your food habits, in the sense, are you which most of us are rogis, in the sense most of us have 3 meals a day. I know that, and there are so many people I have come across who have 4 meals a day because they have some issues, and so they have to have short meals, which they divide it into 4 parts. Rather than having for 3, they make it 4, which is much better for them. For their body system doesn't allow it, and so they have it 4 meals a day. But rarely I've come across people who have it, who have 2 meals a day, and I've never come across anybody who has just 1 meal a day. Never. Have you ever met anybody who just survives on 1 meal? You would say he's starving, right? It's not like that. But the truth is that let's get back. Okay, now I've got you outside. This is much better. It's a rainy day. I forgot to tell you, it's a rainy day. From the morning it's been raining all the way. So I was talking about the good habits that we ought to follow before going to sleep. Sleep habits before sleeping. What are the things you people follow before sleep? Tell me something about your sleep habits. Like food habits, we all have sleep habits. Sleep is a blessing, I tell you. It's like your food is a blessing. In Hindu mythology, we call it Annapurneshwari. You know that? Who is Annapurneshwari? You can browse and find out. Anything that you don't know, kindly browse and find out. Anything. We have that advantage of having all the search engines and the technology that is required to tell us what the things that we don't know. We don't have to go around finding people like before to know certain things, because we have technology, we have all the conveniences within our fingertips, so you can just use it and find out. Annapurneshwari is the goddess of food. You know that? Anna means the things that you eat. So we have a goddess for food. The same way, sleep is a blessing, and we hardly ever value it that way. We think it's just it's something wrong to sleep well. It's not like that. Sleep it's totally a science. You know, there is a lot you can study, you can read through about sleep, and it's very important that you get proper sleep. Like the hours, it can vary, but it's very important that you value sleep, because if you don't get good sleep, the next day you can make out how lethargic you are. You know, for me it works like that. Maybe for you it doesn't work like that. It works differently for you, and maybe you don't require that much sleep like how much I need. It's different from person to person, but at least you must know, you must value sleep. Just like how we value food, how we value money. It's important that we learn to value sleep as well. Okay, so when we value sleep, we also get to know that just like food habits, we also have sleeping habits, sleep habits. Like we always greet each other, we say good night, have a good night's sleep, because we want people to sleep well, so that the next day you get to totally relax your body as well as your mind, and then rejuvenates you for the next day. When you wake up, you are so much better, and you have so much of energy and all things, right? When I sleep, when I go to sleep, in the sense, I'm very conscious about getting proper sleep. You know, have you read that story, the Pea and the Princess? Yeah, it's a very good story. P and the Princess. Okay, if you've not heard the story, if you've not read it, kindly go and read it, Google it, find out and read it, because it's so interesting. It's so interesting. There's a lesson in that. Okay, it's about sensitive people like me, in the sense, for us, even a small thing disturbs our sleep, and we are the kind of people who want proper sleep. Sleep hours is meant for sleeping, not for anything else. You know, you can give a lecture on sleep some other day. So coming back to my dream of the tiger, and so many nightmares I had yesterday. Yeah, all of them were nightmares, and I cannot remember some of them, but one of it was tiger. Of course, I watched that Gujarat Lions and I slept, and that has got me here to to this point where yesterday night I had to deal with that tiger. I'm trying to open the door, and this tiger, the paw of the tiger just comes through that hole. Yeah. And I remember so well. I don't know how I tackled that situation and how I handled that tiger. I don't know, but I did handle it somehow, and I reached the next stage. When I reached the next door, there is another challenge waiting for me. So the person I was supposed to meet in the other room was my daughter, actually. I don't know why she was there, but I was trying to go to my daughter. And all these challenges in between. So many rooms, and all the rooms had challenges. Some kind of weird dream I had. And those dreams had something to do with the things that I watched before night, before sleeping. So let's get back. So I'm just telling you that maintain some good sleeping habits. Okay, it's always good. I can tell you, though I may or may not be doing it, but I know what is right. And in this matter, I would like to tell you that sleep is very important for us. Very, very, very important. So if you are the kind of person who gets proper sleep, I would like to congratulate you on that, because you are blessed. The next time somebody tells you to count your blessings, don't forget that I get proper sleep. Because sleep is a blessing, and maybe you have been taking it for granted, but don't do it. It's not something that you have meant to take it for granted, because it's a blessing. That's how it is. So coming back to the dream part of it, so you get bad dreams only if you're not been investing on something positive, something healthy, something good before sleep. So try to focus on something that is relaxing your mind, some good thoughts. Talk to someone that you like, probably spend some time. Like my mother used to say, go on a walk with me in the nature. It's the best thing you can do. If you have that privilege, please utilize it. Before sleep, sitting some time in the nature or going on a walk outside. She used to always say, after dinner, you must go on a walk. She learned it from her hostel days where she did her graduation. So she used to tell me there it was mandatory that all the students, before they went to sleep, they had to go in the nature for a while and walk, though it was pretty much crowded. So all these things are registered in my head somewhere, and later I realized that it's very true. Anytime you walk, especially early in the morning or after it is dark, if you step outside and take a walk in the nature or even sit a while, it's so relieving. So if you can do that before sleep, that's the best thing you can do. Yeah. So if you have that privilege, please utilize it. But whatever it is, hit the bed, go to bed with some good thoughts, so that tomorrow is always better than today. Like I always say, the other day somebody told me that you always live on the positivity side of life. Life is for me it's like that. It's all about possibilities, what is possible in life. I always try to find out what is possible. Like there could be a problem right in front of you. The first thing that comes to your mind is, of course, there is a problem, and after you have studied the problem, the next thing that we all like to think about is what is the solution, isn't it? So that's how it is. So finding solutions is the next thing that we would rather do in life, and that brings us to the point where we believe that life is about possibilities. It's all about positive things there is. There could be 1,000 problems, but we all have solutions as well. Okay, so we spoke about my dream yesterday, and we also spoke about sleep habits. I'll be back tomorrow with something really interesting, and if you have a theme, please do let me know. And also I would like to make some snacks on September 17th, which is Narendra Modi's birthday. So kindly, if you know something really easy, I can make something on the namkeen or spicy side, not a sweet, a Gujarati dish. I would like to know, because I am going to cook something. Okay, that's it. This time I'm not going to make a sweet. Last time I made gulab jamun. This time I will not make that. Okay, see you tomorrow.